Well, hello again, everyone. Welcome to the Sports Corner. Time for another edition of Art Regner's video blog for FoxSportsDetroit.com. As you can tell, I am dressed in the old headgear today, or sort of the old headgear. Anyway, after last night's Red Wing game, and we'll get into the Red Wings later in the week, I just want to have a little pick-me-up, and as many of you know, I do openly support Tom Brady and, of course, Jim Harbaugh, two Michigan quarterbacks. And that is the premise of today's football picks as we look at the AFC and NFC championship games. And whomever wins those games, obviously, the two teams that do will be going to the Super Bowl in a couple of weeks in New Orleans, Louisiana. So, Tommy, Jim, remember the wingtips. Got mine on. Plus, it's really windy. Nice look. Yeah, but I look about as good as the Red Wings did last night. Again, we're not going to get into the Red Wings till later. But anyway, last week on my picks was a strange week. I was 2-2 on my picks last week. That means that I'm now 56, 52, and 4 for the year. So if I can get one of these right, I guess I assure myself that I will finish over 500 for the football season. As we know, our Karsh House Lock of the Week ends with the NFL's regular season, and I was 11-6 for my locks of the week, which isn't too bad. But last week, Denver and Green Bay let me down, as you can see here. And a lot of thought, as I say, goes through this, and then Atlanta and New England came through for me. So without further ado, let's get to this week's NFC and AFC championship games. And up first, the NFC championship game to be played at 3 o'clock in Atlanta. The San Francisco 49ers, led by their coach Jim Harbaugh. Notice how he leads the team. Harbaugh leads the team. I'm not talking about Colin Kaepernick. It's Harbaugh. 3.5 over Atlanta. I think this is going to be a really good game. You know, Atlanta proved a lot last week by coming back against the Seattle Seahawks. Matt Ryan feeling good about himself. The Falcons are a different team at home than they are on the road. But I still like San Francisco in this. And I do think the difference is not Jim Harbaugh, but is Colin Kaepernick. This guy is a beast. I remember him playing for the University of Nevada for the Wolfpack. And I don't know if it was the uniforms or the colors, the kind of the silver and blue that Nevada wears. I did not realize that this guy is as big as he is, and that being Kaepernick. He really did put on a clinic. I think that you're going to find that the plays are going to be designed where the middle of the field is going to be open. And even if they have a spy on him, he can make the great first move. So I like actually San Francisco to win this game just based on the quarterback play. I think it's going to be close. It could come right down to the end. I think San Francisco's defense will get a couple of turnovers, get a short field, and that's why I like the 49ers to represent the NFC Conference in the Super Bowl in 2 weeks. So I am going with San Francisco. In the AFC Championship game that's going to be played in Foxborough, Massachusetts, Sunday at 6:30 is the kickoff. New England is an 8-point favorite over Baltimore. A lot of people I've talked to look at this and say this is a sucker's bet for sure. Obviously Baltimore is familiar with New England. Tom Brady has said all the right things. How many more times can Tom Brady say Baltimore deserves to be here? I believe we're the two best teams. And and I'm sure he believes it, but he says it over and over and over and over and over again. So I think there's a lot of gamesmanship kind of going on through the respect card. I know that the backup linebacker for the Ravens shot off his mouth and then took it back the next day. Via Twitter, he was saying things about it. But I think that, as I've said for the past couple of weeks, Tom Brady and Bill Belichick are kind of on a mission. Father Time catches up with everybody, and like many people were saying about Peyton Manning and the Denver Broncos, this year could have been Peyton's best chance for the remainder of his career to get to a Super Bowl and actually win it. I think New England, better organization than Denver to a certain degree. Sorry, John Elway, but I think that time is just running out on New England too. I think Tom Brady is really motivated, so I believe that New England will win this game. However, I am picking Baltimore to cover. So I'm going with the Ravens to cover, although I do think New England will win. I think they will win by less than 8 points. I expect this to be a very, very tough, physical, and very good football game between the Patriots and the Ravens. So real quickly, let's go over our picks again. San Francisco 3.5 over Atlanta. I think Colin Kaepernick is the real deal. Until Atlanta proves me wrong, I have to go with the youngster leading the 49ers. I am taking San Francisco, giving Atlanta 3.5. And then in the AFC Championship game, New England 8 over Baltimore. Even though I do think New England's going to win, I think Baltimore's a very good team. Joe Flacco has shown me a lot. He has played well against New England in the past, especially in the playoffs. And I believe that Tom Brady has something to prove against the Ravens in the playoffs, where he has been so-so. At least he's been better than the Red Wings. At least the Red Wings so far. But we'll get into the Wings a little later. I know I'm obsessed with them, but that's about it. All right. Until we meet again, everyone have a safe and pleasant one. I'm Art Regner for FoxSportsDetroit.com. Remember, Baltimore to cover and San Francisco to win outright. We will talk to you very, very soon. Bye-bye.